You got the storm.
And we have 0 people in here watching, evidently, according to the thing up there.
I think we got Grace, we got Sugar Pie, we got.
I thought you were Sugar Pie.
No, this is my girl at the Publix. I saw her today. Very friendly lady. Married with kids. Jennifer, you girl, you need to fix that shed, man. Come on now.
Katie Sagal.
Who?
That's who Married with Children.
Oh, Katie Seagal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, I guess it is.
What about her?
What? That's what you said. Married with Children.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one.
Or are you talking about Christina?
I get it. She's a big flirt. She flirts with all the guys there.
Well, what I seen her in was that I thought was real good was that Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the woman that works at Publix is a big flirt.
Oh. Come here. Stop being nosy.
She's like a mother figure for all of the young girls that work there. You know, she sets them straight and all this other stuff.
That's to Eric, right? Not me.
What does she say?
You like married women with kids?
No, I don't. Why would I like that? That's nothing but trouble, and it's just morally wrong.
I got that all out of my system years ago. I still got in trouble, so it didn't make any difference.
Right. Follow your moral compass, Jennifer.
Hey. I remember my uncle decided, hey, let's see what this does. You know those 1-800, well, it was 1-900 back then. You called in and described yourself, and then it actually cost for that. And they would call your number and talk to you or leave you a message or whatever. And my uncle decided, he described me and everything, and the next day the phone would not shut up. It would one after another getting calls. I didn't mind, but it was driving him nuts. He said, I can't, when he goes to bed at night, he takes the phone off because he had a house where he lived at the house had a, it wasn't connected garage. And I stayed in the garage and I made it into like a little mini apartment thing. Anyways, one of these times, a girl said she'd come pick me up. And I said, sure, I have nothing wrong with that. And she picked me up. And when she got there was 3 other girls. And I didn't think nothing about it because that was kind of normal. And she said, we're going to Tempe, Arizona, which is basically connected to Phoenix. It's just a long ways. And then along the way, we kept picking up more girls. And I'm starting to get worried. I'm thinking, did I mess with one of these girls and they're going to pay me back somehow or whatnot? And we ended up going to I forget what the actual name of it. It's like a magic mountain where they have putt-putt and go-karts and all that stuff. And by the time we got there, we were in this little Volkswagen little mini car, and it looked like one of those things from a clown
car,
where all the clowns start coming out of there and it never stops. I had like 4 girls on my lap, and there was girls in the back. How we got all them in there, I don't know.
Oh, where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah. I still don't know what that was all about or anything. I mean, it was a fun date and everything. Most of them went on their way afterwards when we left there, but it was still, I was actually kind of worried, you know, because you hear about those things like a bunch of girls.
You could have woke up. You could have woke up in the desert, buried up to your neck. You know.
Yeah.
And the girls would have taken your car, and that would have been it.
I was always looking. I was paying attention to all the signs and everything, and all that. And I'm like, uh-oh. $8.99. How's it going? We got B in here. Jennifer.
I think B forgot her red Solo cup.
Somebody was telling me a while back that the 2000s is when the red Solo cup came about. And no.
Well, maybe
I remember drinking out of red Solo cups in the 80s.
Yeah, I do too.
I remember inventing what do they call it? Where you throw the ball in the cup, the ping pong ball.
We use quarters.
Well, that too, but the thing is, we went to, I think it was a grandmother's house or something like this.
Called it beer pong.
Yeah, beer pong. And you're not supposed to know that, 99. Anyways.
Who's 99?
That's my son.
Oh, well, hi, son, 99.
That's the one that just came back from the land of the sun, or the sand.
Well, thank you for your service, young man.
Anyway, it was a closed area. It was a bunch of trailers. This was in Vegas, by the way. And there were a bunch of old people. And it was a bunch of us. I don't know how we got there or anything, but we actually, they had an overhead garage part where it was all covered and everything. And they had a ping pong table. And, you know, we thought of the idea, let's put our red Solo cups on each end and whoever makes it in. But we used the paddles, you know, and knocked it in the cup. It was a little bit harder. And after that caught on so well. I guess, you know, we went there on every Friday night and played ping pong. We called it something else. I don't know what it was called, but no, we didn't call it that because we didn't use beer. It was the updated version.
I got really, and I'm not bragging, but I got really good at playing quarters. Of course, that's, you know, a quarter in a shot glass.
Yep.
And the trick that I found was before the quarter hits the table, you know, when your hand comes down, you hit the table, you know, within reason, but you hit you hit it with the ball of your wrist, like right underneath your pinky, right where your hand ends and your arm starts. There's like a ball of flesh there, and that was almost I was like way up in 90 percentile, like 98%, 97%. It was just bang, bang, bang. I put so many people under the table playing that game that they banned me. I
Yeah,
couldn't play it.
always head side down too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and you got to set it to where the George is facing toward you. That way, it gives that little lip.
Yeah, and I got it. Once I got into a rhythm, it was just like boom, boom, boom. Obviously they got to drink the shot.
Is that all you did? Just make them drink? There's different things you do.
Things you could have done. I could have made thumbs, them run up on the roof.
You don't know what thumbs are?
Yeah, but we didn't. The crowd I hung out with was, you sit down at the table and your objective was to get the other guy so shit faced that.
Well, that's the thing you do. Right. Like if you say the three Ds, drink, drunk, or whatever, then they have to consume. The same thing with quarters. Like if you stop at.
Yeah, right. Oh no, we played that before.
Thumbs. So if you were the last one to put your thumb on the table, you had to consume. So it wasn't just playing quarters. There was a little stuff going on that you had to pay attention to or make sure you didn't say. And there was always the B's version of quarters and Pong and everything like that.
You'd lose it. Well, hell, you could do that with playing poker too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, like when you'd go to a bar, I don't know, maybe it was just the crowd I hung out with. I mean, we didn't get into trouble or nothing. But sure. Well, nothing I can speak of. But we weren't there to just chit chat.
Yeah, see, 1936. I knew it didn't come out in the 2000s. I was like, I remember using these cups.
Well, you got to think.
How many times did you get a big bag of red Solo cups because you were going to a kegger? Because that's what it was. Everybody drank out of.
Exactly. That's what I was just about to say. How many times do you see a keg in the middle of the woods?
Yeah.
Quarter keg, and there's 50,000 Solo cups around it.
Yeah.
Turned upside down.
Yeah, that's an easy way you could tell that something happened was a bunch of Solo cups laying around.
Right. And then when you'd go to a party like that, we used to go up to the reservation. It was an Indian reservation, but I'm not going to get into that, but we had our spots. And there was only a handful of guys that the crowd would let handle the keg, because if you didn't tap it the right way, it'd be all foam for like 2 hours, and nobody could drink. So, there was definitely a
there's nothing worse than having to pick up a keg and pour it out.
I actually wasn't really a big fan of kegs because when they're half done, they're like lukewarm.
Oh yeah.
Unless they're sitting in a thing of ice, and then I mean that's.
Yeah, we had a cooler. I wouldn't call it a cooler. It was a trash can.
Right.
Actually, two trash cans, and there was, I don't know, foam or something stuck in between the two, and then it was filled with ice, and it had where the tap would come out.
Right.
Kept it cool, and still, if you did a couple hours, that was all. And mind you, this is in Arizona in Vegas times,
right.
So
very hot.
Ice didn't last very long out there.
No, I think not. But I mean, when we would do in high school, when there'd be a local party, we'd just get a big Rubbermaid garbage can, stick the keg in that, and
Yeah.
dump 10 bags of ice around it, and then fill the rest with water, and then we'd aluminum foil the top over so it would keep the cold in, and then tap it, and then just crack it just a little bit, crack the valve a little bit to let some pressure out. And that way there wasn't a big head of foam on there by the time people started showing up.
Yeah. Cattle tank.
Dana, how you doing, Dana?
Have one of those, but yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah.
Hey, Dana. So what I kind of want to get on tonight is, and I have to be very careful, words that are being said and all that stuff. I've got a lot of it written down here. I'm going to try to convey this. Okay. And I don't know if he says his full name, but we'll just go with Jeff. Not the Jeff we know. And by the way, Jeff probably doesn't have internet. Hey, Indiana Funny Farm. Good to see you. But the way the story goes, and you ask Google and they'll say, no, it's not true, this and that, but it is true. There is a guy, and this is quite an old story, but it's still going on. It's still in progress. Him and his wife split up. They were in Texas. And one day he had his sons. They're twin boys. They're not identical. I don't know if that makes a difference, but anyway, he's talking to one of them and finds out that mommy says, I'm a girl.
Oh, boy.
And again, these are boys. And he keeps asking some more questions. And he said, mommy buys me headbands and dresses and says, monsters like boys. They eat boys. So you don't want to be a boy. You want to be a girl.
That's abuse.
Well, you would think. Anyways, this goes on for a while, and then he's getting serious about trying to get his boys away from that, or his boy away from it. And he ends up fighting it and gets it thrown out of court there. And this is money that he's spending, for lawyers and all this stuff and child support, she's wanting to get him medically, or take medicine to remove the male parts, if you get where I'm going.
Yep.
So he has to pay child support for this to happen. He says, no, I will not pay child support to have this done. So he takes it to court and he wins. And it's actually a law there in Texas, about this stuff. So she moves to California, takes the kids, moves to California, and tries the same thing there. And now he has no custody. If he has custody, it has to be with a supervised person, one of them people. Mm. And all this time, it's still going on, all this stuff, trying to, there's a school that he actually got shut down because of the stuff that they were doing there. Anyways, he would go in boys' clothes to school, and the school had separate clothes there for him. A dress, makeup, that kind of thing. That school's not there no more. I'm not going to say the name or anything because I don't know if that'll get in trouble for that or not. But But anyways, she's in California now. She's trying to get this procedure done. And again, with the child support, and he said he won't pay it. So, and that's his thing. He said he will support the kid, but he will not support getting him removal of his manhood, so to speak. And he has been threatened to go to jail, prison, because he's not paying child support to have this done. Because that's one of the stipulations in the child support is to have that done. And he said he won't do it. So he's been fighting to stay out of jail because of this. Now you go, you search, you can read this whole thing or watch this video. Go to YouTube after we're done here and search "Mommy tells me I'm a girl," and you'll see the whole story. It is sickening, and it's only with the one boy. The other boy, you know, is fine. She doesn't, you know, tell him that he's a girl or anything like that. It's just that. And this is the stuff that, you know, and I try not to badmouth another state or anything, because California is a beautiful state. I've been there.
Probably California.
Yeah. And it's a shame this stuff goes on. And there are so many wacky laws and loopholes for this. And I don't know if like half these judges actually want to do this, or they're too afraid if they go against the grain, they're next, you know, so to speak. And again, you know, I did a song about Gen X and everything, but we didn't have any of this stuff.
No.
And, you know, the majority of people, if you was gay or whatever, I don't care. I'm going to go do my thing, you know, do what you want, you know. There was no groups, there was no alphabets or no, you know, flags and things and holidays for each month. And, but I thought this is this is horrible, you know.
Yep.
To think, you know, and I'm not one to, I hate when you have two people that get divorced for whatever reason, you know, even if the wife cheated or the husband cheated, that doesn't involve the kid. You know, I don't know if this was done because in spite, you know, well, you're not going to get my kids, you know, that type of thing. Or, you know, when one parent says the other parent is horrible person, they do this, and then they fish for little things from the kid after they get back from the other parent. Yeah. I can't stand that kind of stuff. You know, you could hate the other person, but the kid shouldn't know that. You know, yeah. I hate when they use a kid to get back at the other one.
Sure.
Because it hurts the kid.
It happens all the time.
Again, I think that's child abuse.
It is.
Yeah. And telling a kid that, telling a boy that monsters eat little boys because they don't like boys. So you need to be a girl. To me, that right there is child abuse. That's, if not worse than taking a hand to them, because that'll stick in their head long before that smack on the butt or whatever it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the legal part of how she got to the other state or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know that part of it, but again, it's probably in that video. It's a pretty good an hour and 10-minute video. So minus the little advertising they do in there. But these are the things that only certain areas will hear about. You know, like Florida, you probably never heard of that unless something major comes up about it or something like that. California, you probably hear about it, but it's, oh, how bad that man is because he won't get the surgery for his kid, you know. Yeah, it's and there's a lot of, I'm sure there's thousands of other stories like that. And where is it? Let me find it here. And this was in 2023. Again, this is the time this was going crazy. California passes bill punishing parents who don't affirm those kind of kids. And I don't like to call them the T word because I don't think that's what they are. I think especially if they're under 10 years old, at least 10 years old. Anything under 10, they don't need to be forced into one thing or the other, you know, which direction they're going at that age. But the California Assembly passed a bill Friday that, and again, this is September 8th, 2023, require judges in child custody cases to consider whether a parent has affirmed a child's belief that they are one way or the other. And it's called AB 957. So what they're kind of getting at with this is that, say there's a custody dispute with the husband and wife, and the husband says, I have 2 boys, and the mother says, no, you have a daughter and a son. If that's the case, the father does not get custody. And like on the story, the only time he can go and visit his kids is when there is an appointed guardian or whatever person to watch them. But that's just how screwed up the state is. I'll leave it at that. The law in that state. Oh, that's even better. And the thing is, the boy never said he was a girl to anybody but his mom. He would go to school, I'm a boy. He would go to church, I'm a boy. He would go to Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts or whatever. I'm a boy. But the mother said he was a girl. And
he's going to be damaged goods for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah. And this has gone on for years now. So, and he was a very good boxer because his dad was a boxer. His grandfather was a boxer. And He had Olympic scouts keeping an eye on him. And since this came about in California, the scouts ran away. They don't want no part of it. It's hard to believe that's where we're going. I shouldn't say where we're going, but the younger, and that's the thing. He's probably in his 50s too. Yeah. And he's been doing so much for the laws and getting like the school shut down because of that, the principal. And he tells you who the person was and what the school was and all that kind of stuff. And good on him for that. You know, he's in the thick of it anyway, so might as well. Yeah, and that's just one of the little stories there. I thought that should have been brought. That should be up front and center. Because if you think, oh, poor little girl, you're part of the problem. Should be poor little boy that has to go through that. And all this time that has been going on, he's been living with his mom doing that. She's getting all kinds of money for legal fees and all this. She's got all this, you know, that group backing her and all that stuff. Good evening. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he's still going through it. It's still not over. That's the sad part of it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I opened this page. Oh, that's the news company that's helping him out, supporting him. Ground News. I haven't checked them out too much. Yeah, actually some good stories. White House declassified info on secret FBI probe into whether Trump fired Comey at Russia's behalf. Oh, that's interesting. Trump boast U.S. intelligence operations in Cuba amid harder line on Havana report. Is that are we still going over that Iran's involved in the Cuba stuff over there with the drone still? I thought that was put to rest. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. The thing is that they got a judge-appointed person from California to investigate and stuff and talk to the father and talk to the mother and said the mother didn't put the kid up to nothing. And you've seen, if you watch the video, you see the video. Yeah. Oh boy.
But
B says she knew a girl that had two beautiful little girls, 4 and 5, different dads, and mom wanted to be a male. She had those two girls call her dad. That was the stupidest thing ever. I mean, back in our day, would you ever thought, you would ever see something like this?
Not to this degree, no.
No, there was always, that one guy that dressed as a woman and did his thing, but you just, okay, he must have been dropped on his head or something. But, when there's whole states that, I wouldn't say whole states, but a lot of this going on. Oof. It's crazy. That's all I got to say.
Indoctrination.
Yeah. And then the thing is, you get these movie stars that put their 2 cents, or celebrities that put their 2 cents in there and say that, they're awful people who say this and that. And it's like, you support somebody doing this to their kid. How does a celebrity endorse a mother to do something like that to their kid? It doesn't matter if that kid wanted to be a girl, that boy wanted to be a girl so bad at 5 years old. Let the kid be 5 years old and wait until after puberty comes. And then, usually after puberty comes, they decide what route they're going to go.
No.
Unless they have a mother telling them that monsters eat little boys,
I think you should be a legal adult before you make a decision like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm talking, you can decide, 15, 16, which direction you want to go in, but anything other than that, you have to be an adult. And the more it goes, I'm thinking 21 is more of an adult than 18 nowadays. Some cases you can go to 30 and it's still not an adult.
Mm.
But
Another thing too, a lot of these celebrities that think their words actually hold weight. I guarantee you 90% of them have never been to the ballot box and voted. I guarantee it.
or they did and they don't know what they're voting on.
I don't think they're just big mouths spending their money.
Oh, I better not vote for that person because, that type of thing. Hey, Jeff, you get your internet back? He has to figure out where the talk button is.
No, I got it figured out.
Uh-oh.
But everything, my computer, everything's messed up. So I don't know how long I'll be up here tonight.
What'd you do?
Nothing. There wasn't nothing I could do. Since right after the show last night, I went down.
Did you drop any okra on your computer?
No, I looked real good. Hello, Miss Grace, Miss Jennifer, and Dana.
Well, you
Everybody.
sound better than last night.
Yeah, but I've got a label.
So, I'm kind of going to sit back and listen to what y'all are saying, because I done about missed the whole show.
Well, you heard some of it that I was telling you about last night backstage, what I was going to talk about. The guy going to jail in California thing.
Well, see, that's another reason I believe I'm going to keep quiet in this one, because my opinions are my opinions, and it will piss off a whole lot of people.
Well, I don't think too much in here because
Yeah.
we're all pretty much the same. Thinking is the mother should have the kids take, and I don't, and that's very hard for me to say because I think kids need both parents, even if they're split up or not. They still need both parents.
Well, I agree with you, but if one parent is pushing for a kid to have a change like that,
Especially medical.
yeah. I mean, the kid needs to be taken away from that parent and give to the other parent. Unless the other parent is as bad as he or she. The first.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Vicky. Good to see you.
Jennifer, I agree with you. Kids need both parents, period. And I know Bushcraft has talked about this. I think a girl needs her father, and the father needs to be a good role model, because that's who the girl is going to base her husband on, was her father. Because let's face it, the father's going to be the girl's hero, first person they look up to. And so is the boy, you know. And for the boy, I think he's going to try to find a wife who is like his mama, yeah, who can cook good, who can keep a clean house, you know. And I don't mean this in disregards, but keep him happy, you know, and vice versa. I'm old school, and I'm not changing. So that's that.
Yeah. Well, I think the old school thing is you don't have to be old school, but have old school values.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah, 'cause you can be, you know,
20,
whatever the
30.
gens are now, Y and Z or W's or something, and still have good values. Because I know some kids. Well, that one Bushcraft kid. I mean, he seems like a very good kid. I'm not saying it because his name's Bushcraft or anything like that, but just because he has good work value, and you know, he gets out there and works and does his thing, and you know, he doesn't wear a dress. And there could be many things. Oh man.
And wait a minute, we don't know what he does off camera.
Well, what I can see when he's on camera, he seems like and I know other kids from you know, homesteaders and stuff that I know that, you know, they have them same values,
Yeah.
the old school values type things. You know, if I was behind my grandpa or I was in front of my grandpa and I walked through the door when somebody held it open and I didn't say thank you, oh man, I'd have got smacked upside the head. And no, that's not abuse. That's letting me know you screwed up and you're not going to do it again.
Let's hope you don't do it again.
Or, you know, somebody give you a candy or something and you didn't say thank you. Oh man,
Right.
you wouldn't be eating the candy.
No, he'd make you give it back, and you couldn't eat it because you probably have a couple of teeth missing. But I'm gonna say this, and I know everybody up here agrees with what I'm fixing to say. There is a difference between discipline and a beating. Now, I was lucky coming up. I got disciplined, and 99.99% I deserved it. You know.
And Dixie can agree with that.
Well,
She carried on the tradition, but she uses a cast iron skillet now.
well, well, I will say this right here. Compared to me, she's an angel. So, and I'm the one that's got the long tail with the horns holding up my halo. But I want to be quiet because I want to hear what the two of y'all are really talking about. You know, what we talked about in the back room, that was just a touch on what y'all talked about. And
yeah, I just went over some of the keynotes of the story. Like I said, if you want, you do a YouTube search for "Mommy Tells Me I'm a Girl," and it'll pop right up the top. It's a major subject on YouTube. I would love to play the video, but I know dang well I would get hit for it. Because anytime I play any videos, I end up getting hit.
hey, can I go out and play the video?
Huh?
And you not getting, can I go live, play the video, and you not get in trouble?
Well, that would be up to you. That's on your channel. I can't do nothing with your channel.
I know. We'll talk about it later.
Eric was busy all day.
That mama needs to be hit with a bluefin tuna.
But what we were talking about before that, well, we were talking about Red Solo Cup. You know what that is, Jeff?
No.
Well, down there they call them a Dixie Cup, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, up north they call them Red Solo Cup. Down there, I always remembered them as a Dixie Cup.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. We do got Red Solo Cups here. And I got into an argument with one of my bosses because he said they don't make Red Solo Cups. I
What?
said, all right.
They made a song for Red Solo Cup.
I know it. So I went over there and I got a whole pack of them. And I said, you see what that says? Solo Cup. They're not blue, white, green. These are red. Red Solo Cups. He got pissed at me for some reason.
Oh, really, Dix? They're not the same? Dixie cups are not the same as red Solo cups.
B, you're right. Dixie cups are the paper cups.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Well, first thing I type in is Dixie and it comes up chicks.
That work too.
Not as soon as I type in Dixie cups, it's a red Solo cup was up there. But it does say disposable paper cups.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Also,
so,
and it also known as the red Solo cup too. So
since how B said that, I agree with her 100%. Those are two different things down here. Oh, watch out. Damn.
well, they're probably cheaper.
They are.
Dixie cups are probably cheaper.
They are. Yes, Jennifer. Wait a minute. Y'all had cups in the dentist office?
The dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little tiny paper ones.
Oh yeah.
The spit cups.
Shit.
Spit cups.
No, he brought a tray up to me and told me to spit in that.
Well, I didn't even have that. They just put a vacuum cleaner in my mouth.
Well, they done that too, but
Toby Keith a few times, not the sharpest tool in the shed.
yeah, but I put it like he got more money than we do. I don't know about now. It's been a while.
Is he still alive? Or is that somebody else I think that passed? Oh yeah, he died 2024.
Who we talking about?
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah. Oh, we
died
got the echo again.
Yep.
Okay.
And the delay. Hey, Ziggs.
Hey Ziggy.
Vester in here.
I think so. Yeah, he was in here earlier.
I was gonna talk junk to him.
He was so drunk.
That sounds like Toby Keith. And there's another one.
Hank Williams Jr. He's sober now, though, isn't he?
I do not know.
I knew him when he wasn't. And at the time, I didn't know who. I knew who Hank Williams was. I didn't even know he had a son, because my dad used to sing Hank Williams songs all the time. But
Yeah.
I met him. It was a free concert, so I went, and I was the only long-haired, hippie-looking dude there
Hello, sir.
at the concert. And he was a nice guy, you know. Nothing wrong with him or anything, but he could put the
Bottles
whiskey down. Oh man.
Well, now correct me if I'm wrong. Don't he also have one, maybe two sons that are singing?
I have no idea.
I think he does. I really do. And I forgot all about this. Hank Williams Sr. had a daughter.
Yeah. I knew that.
I forgot all about that. Hello, Miss Lake.
Hello, Lake.
Hey, Leg.
Lake, did you bring the butter?
Oh, really? What years? I might have seen you. That was my stomping grounds. That and Phoenix. What in the 80s? Until I was almost 18, and then then I actually got my hair cut because my uncle said you don't want to go in front of the judge with that long hair. Worst mistake I ever did. Oh, I was a barber in the Air Force. Yeah, he put a bowl on top of my head and went. I look like what's his name? The Three Stooges guy, the main one, Mo. Yeah,
Curly.
Mo.
Curly was bald.
No, he
Yeah.
wasn't. He just had a shaved head.
Yeah,
But it was Mo who he's talking about.
yeah, it had that.
He had the bowl cut.
Yeah. Soon as I got into the juvie, oh, instant fight. Because I already knew, if somebody popped off, I don't care how big he was or anything, I had to lay into him. If not, then I would have been picked on the whole time.
Yeah.
And I'm putting it nicely when I say picked on.
Women don't understand. Who is he? He's got real long hair. He's about 300 pounds. He's got a beard about as long as yours. He's a country singer. I mean, I like his voice. He's got a good voice. And I had it on tip of my tongue about 10 minutes ago.
I'm trying to remember there's I think it was an 80s band, but his son is like 14, 15 years old. He's got really long hair and he is really good. He plays the guitar and he's the lead singer and he comes in and sings for his dad. And I can't remember the dang song now. Oh man.
No, not Jelly Roll, which he's good too. I like him. I want to say his name starts with a C. Oh my God. I'll think about it before I go to sleep tonight. Luke, no.
Dang, I can't think of it. Anyways, I was he brought his son up, and I can't even remember the band now that I'm sitting there thinking about it. And I just watched it on the video, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then I was like, holy crap, this kid is good. He's probably 13, 14 years old, and he has really long hair. And he's playing the lead guitar and he's playing the solo part and everything and singing the whole song. And it was like as good as the dad.
I haven't watched no new singing. What the hell? Hey, look, I'll be back in a minute. Something happening outside.
Dang it, that's gonna bug me now.
And this is an established group whose son plays in it now?
Yeah, he has his son come up and sing the song for him.
This is a
And
rock and roll group.
Yeah, yeah. 80s band. I can't remember
Can you name any of their songs?
something like a Blue Jean Girl or something like that. I had it for a bit, and then Jeff started talking about something else, and it threw me off.
Blue Jeans. Well, the only thing I could think of there is David Bowie or
No.
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
No.
Blue Jeans. There was something about Blue Jeans.
Yeah.
Blue Jeans and a woman.
Wait. This might be it. I have to make sure I don't let it play. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Give me a hint. Don't tell me what it is. Give me a hint. The song.
Don't wait. Stop. There we go. Train.
Oh man.
I wish I could play this, but it just blew me away. I said, dang, that kid is good. Yeah. And this was July 17th. Pat Mohanan, I can't even say, from Train, and his 14-year-old son, and his son's name is Rock, by the way.
Rock. My uncle nicknamed me that years ago. Rock.
Yeah. I was like, wow. And I just typed in 14-year-old son sings on Dad's Rock Band, and it popped up. I'll go ahead and put the video. It's a Facebook thing, so you have to have Facebook, I guess. But I'll post a link, so if anybody wants to go listen to them, it's like, I thought it was, going to be one of those, a kid gets up there and squeals a little bit and plays a couple easy strings, but he plays the solo and everything. Like, dang, he is good.
I'll tell you who's got a really, really good guitarist and an excellent drummer. It's a band out of the Philippines called Mission Souls.
Yeah.
And they're young. I mean, they're kids.
The girl.
They're kids. It's incredible.
Yeah.
They did Foreplay Long Time, Boston's famous track. Really good.
Man, I hate this crap.
Who was it? Stray Cats.
Brian Setzer.
They were at another concert. They weren't performing or anything, but they were there and they weren't backstage. I can't remember the other band at the moment, but I went back and I got to know the bass player. It wasn't a regular bass, but whatever that long instrument is.
Yeah.
It's not the bass, but I got to know him, and we went back to the Hilton with a bunch of other females, and there was a big party because they had like three or four rooms that opened up together, and there was a party going through each room, and probably spent a day and a half, 2 days up there, and then they had a concert, and they called me up there, and I had to jump down out of the stands because I always had the same seats because that was comp seats, I guess you would call it. And I had to jump over down onto the walkway and then go up on the stage. And I got to sing Stray Cats with
Stray Cats.
yeah.
Lester, I can't do it. My throat hurts tonight.
Hello, Mo.
And oh man, I was famous for at least 2 weeks after that because I was on the news and local boy sings at the concert. Yeah.
Hey,
And I got, and each time they came back on their tour, I got to go backstage and hang out with them and stuff.
hey, is that video on YouTube?
There wasn't no YouTube back then, thank God.
Hey, somebody could have uploaded it from back then. Trust me.
Yeah. It'd be grainy like the 80s commercials that we watch.
Right.
Yeah.
What is that back there? But it's strange because if you know who they are, you know, they look like they come from the 50s or something. And I'm up there, long hair, holy jeans, and
They're all greasers.
in a tank top.
They're greasers.
Yeah. But I still like them, you know.
I like
Yeah. And that 90% of the time, that's how I got backstage, is because I brought girls with me.
Uh-huh.
That was a ticket. That's the easiest way to get backstage.
That was another lifetime, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Nowadays, it probably wouldn't matter.
Yeah. Hell, nowadays I'd be scared to death to go out dating.
Oh man. Well, the thing is, nowadays they don't want to talk or anything. Just come on over and do your thing and then go home.
Yeah. What, 10 minutes?
I'm gonna leave that one. If you're done in 10 minutes, Jeff, if you're done in 10 minutes, you're not getting another phone call from that girl.
Man, y'all are so lucky we on there. No, y'all so lucky Dixie's in the next room. Or would I be the lucky one?
Oh, okay. I read that totally different, and like my brain shut down and just paused for a minute. But for your information, a person's nut goodies is what I.
Oh no!
What is going on here? Now I actually slowed down and seen the word.
Right.
Oh.
You better get your nuts done again, Jeff.
Yeah, Tammy, I'm going to tell you, like everybody else has told me, be very careful how you word things up here. Or say.
Yeah. Because Jeff will take it the wrong way.
I ain't the only one.
Oh, hey, last night in Two Toes, a boy I know in a skiff had 600 pounds of shrimp.
Nice.
I'd like to be his friend for a while.
Well, evidently, Harvest is sick of shrimp now.
Well, she's eating too many of them.
Harvest. £600. Oh my God. That's just enough to get started. Wait a minute. Were they popcorn or were they jumbo?
Somebody dropped something upstairs. Get my mind out of the gutter.
Wait a minute. Who's he talking to?
Well, you know, it's pretty bad when I show a couple pictures on a gaming channel and your daughter-in-law messages and tells you you were I'm trying to figure kind words for YouTube to put on here. A bad boy in the 80s in your younger days.
Yeah.
And it kind of seems that way. But I was a nice person though.
Okay. They were mediums. If they only knew, right, Bushcraft?
Oh. If I only knew half of it. Half of it I don't even remember.
That would be called.
That'd be called wasted.
Grace, your head on that. Grace.
Y'all had a pretty good show till I got up here, didn't you?
I'm not touching either.
You guys ain't seen half the pictures.
Oh, I have.
Well, I've actually got some famous people, but I'm not going to post their pictures because that's not right, I guess.
Taco Tuesday. Damn.
It's Wednesday.
No, I'm not even going there.
If the tacos were perfect, why are you shaking your head, Grace? Come on.
Get your mind out of gutter, Bushcraft. I said smile.
Huh?
I sent Eric one picture of my drunk crew. Oh, yeah. I wanted to know who that was. We had a propeller on top of our
Really?
No, but it looked like that.
Marion. Hang on. I don't think so. I think that's about 2 hours away from me.
Bigfoot.
I hate.
Well, here I will show a picture that was sent to me that evidently I took, but I didn't know who it was at first, and then I was told who it was.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it though.
I gotta blow my screen up.
Okay, and I'm not going to say who it is. You figure it out if you can. And this was, she was way older than me, and I didn't have anything to do with her at the time, so it was just.
Did she have 5 brothers?
No.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is about bass players, but this is a bass player.
Yeah.
It's clean, somewhat.
Do we know the group?
I know.
Oh, I know who it is.
I can't think the name.
No, do you think we know it?
Okay, go ahead, Eric. I have to mute Jeff so I can hear what you said.
I said, is this from a popular group?
Oh, yeah.
This bass player?
Yep.
I know the face, but I don't know the name. Looks kind of like, never mind. I can't go there either.
No, it's not a Christie.
I was thinking Leif Erikson.
This is quite an old picture. I was Steven Tyler.
Is this from the 80s?
Early 80s. I think I probably took this 83, maybe 82.
That wouldn't be one of the Bangles, right?
No. No. Nope.
So this is more of a rock band.
Her first name's Jackie.
Onassis?
No, again, this is a bass player.
Right.
You guys are picking out lead singers and stuff. This is not a lead singer. The lead singer is well known.
What was this one's first name?
Jackie.
I don't know, dude.
It ain't gonna be too much longer than
Rock and roll. Put another down jukebox, baby.
Oh, shoot.
Go-Go's?
No. She was with, he was part of the band. Jet and Lita Ford. Oh God. Runaways.
Yep.
Oh shit, really?
Yep.
Jackie Fox is what Grace said.
Yep.
Okay, let's see the next one.
No.
That's not going to get you in trouble.
No, I feel weird showing some of the famous people. And I don't want to say famous. They're just, the only reason she was known is because, Jonah Jett. And Jonah Jett, yeah. I don't know.
No,
I don't know about
Jackie
her.
Fox.
I have no idea.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, still look half bad still.
Well, let's see.
Well, I don't know how long this was in May. 66 years old. Like I said, she was I wouldn't say way older than me.
I gotta take a shot.
That never stopped me or anything, but I was pretty young at the time. And what was it? I think 110. Is that a film size?
Yes.
Okay. She, the one who's sending me all my stuff through digital, whatnot, she developed like four or five rolls of my camera from back then. I had 3 or 4 rolls of the 110 stuff.
Right.
Hey Jake, how's it going?
Oh.
And I didn't even see these pictures, and I'm like, you sure these are mine? And like I said, I didn't know who that was. I just had the picture. And this was before my time in Arizona. Well, I should say Arizona, Las Vegas, and South Dakota. Well, they were like little long things that fit right in. Remember when we had to get film developed back in the day? Now we just and send it to everybody. Well, I showed that one last night. I still don't know who she was, or is, I should say. The lady in Newport Beach that I showed Eric last night.
You showed me a lot of ladies.
I have a lot of backstage ones too. Pictures. Linda Ronstadt. I got some pictures of her.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Big bag of M&Ms.
I like Linda Ronstadt coming up.
She was and I only remember 1 or 2 songs of hers being any good. And she was on Chips. This early 80s again. Let me see if I can search it up. Oh wow, I actually got it. What was her song? Gloria.
Laura Branigan.
Yeah. And I actually got in trouble for taking a couple pictures that I guess they didn't want out. Her and the drummer. Which they didn't get out or anything like that. I didn't sell them or whatnot. And I can't believe I just typed a singer that was on the Chips show and it popped up her. But yeah, that's how I remember her in the song Gloria, and I think that was about it, wasn't it? Self-Control.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty much it for her. There might have been a couple others, but I don't remember any more than that.
I think she did a few duets.
Someone
I
will.
kind of curious if she ended up with that drummer or not. Be honest, I think she was already, she might have been married and fooling around. Oh, she passed? Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, I probably shouldn't even talk about that stuff. And that's bad. I didn't know that. When did she pass? Doesn't say on here. Let me search. 2004? Holy crap.
I don't know. I can't see. There's a fence between me and there.
Huh?
Me and Dixie got a conversation going.
Oh. I don't know. Hard to say. Doesn't sound familiar. You want to know an interesting conversation, though? The chick that sung the 99 Balloons?
Nina?
Yeah. She did some English, but not much of a conversation person. That was a cool song, though. I didn't the German version. I have no idea what it was about, but I liked the song back then. Oh, who else? Yeah, Linda Ronstadt was really, really nice lady. And that was one of those concerts that I was asked, you want tickets? Sure. I ain't got nothing to do that night. I'll go. And then, some of the concerts, I even went to see Salt and Pepper, which was a interesting me being up there, long blonde hair.
Right. Oh, baby.
I didn't get on stage or anything like that. I did go backstage with them, but I just fit right in, I guess. Everybody that drank and whatnot, and I didn't have any problems at all. It was just a normal night. It's supposed to rain like all week. Well, I don't know how they determine what rain is nowadays, but Friday, Saturday. Well, see, this says different. I just seen the news earlier, and it said Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday it's supposed to clear up. Now, we did get it was supposed to storm today, and we got like a little sprinkling till Tuesday there. Well, then you probably get it again Thursday then, Grace, because you usually a day after me.
I was thinking that you said that till Tuesday. I was thinking of that group. Till Tuesday. Voices Carry, that great song.
Oh.
That pretty blonde, she passed too.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's supposed to be 88 degrees tomorrow too. Guess the grass ain't getting cut tomorrow. Close that. Yeah, I got this thing, this plug-in for my OBS to do closed caption because who was it that
I don't
was
see her anymore.
Death? Remember she always read lips and stuff and got mad at you guys because you didn't show your face. But I haven't seen her for a while. But it does closed caption, but it's only on Twitch, so it does no good on YouTube. But it works, which is kind of interesting. Because normally on lives, you hit closed caption, it doesn't work. But if you go to Twitch and you run this plugin, it copies everything you say and then posts it on the screen.
Yeah. Well, I don't show my face that much because I turn state's evidence and I'm, I'm being protected.
Hey, I just got a thing pop up on my phone saying they're closing Goodwill stores.
I ain't heard that. I go to Goodwill about every day, and
we lost all the big lots down in my county. Yep.
Yeah, same here. They're gone.
They're all south of the big bridge now.
I think there's only one in Ohio. Yeah, Bonnie Tyler. Oh man, she was a good singer.
Totally.
Yeah. I've been to 2 or 3 of her concerts.
He just passed too.
Wouldn't that be
what was that other one?
Yeah.
Is that in? Yeah, Jefferson Starship. Was that her name? I'm looking. I'm looking at the older one of them.
That was Grace.
They're still touring. Oh my God!
It's an airplane.
Was it Jefferson Airplane I'm thinking of?
Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship, and Starship.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is the one. Airplane. Yeah. The lady of the group. Oh man, she had a voice on her.
White Rabbit.
Yeah, I can't.
Never Going to Stop Us Now. That one, and there was another one that got popular from a movie.
None of their songs made #1 on the chart.
Mhm.
Oh wow, they was actually their songs were on Platoon and Forrest Gump.
Right.
Yeah, their famous White Rabbit. There was another one that I think it was Never Gonna Stop Us Now. I think it was Mannequin.
Nothing to stop it. And that was on the comedy man. With Andrew McCarthy and Tim Cattrall.
You can use the damn phone, bitch.
Let's see.
What is it? Oh,
Okay, let's see what they say. Top 10 80s bands or artists.
No.
Oh,
I never agree with the polls.
no. I mean,
The
number
Rolling-
one, I agree they're good, but
what?
you too.
Probably.
Number two, The Clash.
Yeah, they were good. But they weren't number two.
Yeah. Number three, REM.
Eh.
Four, The Cure. Five, New Order. Number six, The Chameleons. Number seven, The Replacements. Number eight, Waterboys, and nine, Elvis Costello. Number 10, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Here's somebody else's rendition of the top 10. Number one, The Police. Number two is U2. Three is Kate Bush. Five is Sting. Four is Sting. Five is Peter Gabriel. Six is Prince. Number seven, The Cure. Eight, REM. Nine, Depeche Mode.
They
10,
had a good sound.
Tears for Fears.
They were good.
Yeah, that's early 80s there. Here's another one. This one's got Prince as number one. Replacements 2, REM 3, New Order 4, U2 5. 6 is The Smiths.
Damn.
7, The Cure. 8, The Clash. 9, Madonna.
There's so many other groups that were
Number
better.
10. What happened to Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
AC/DC, Def Leppard, Metallica? I'm doing heavy metal, but or this other list here, number one, Michael Jackson, sold more albums than anybody. 2, Madonna. 3, Prince. 4, U2. 5, Depeche Mode. And again, 6, Queen, even though most of theirs was early in the 70s. 7, David Bowie. 8, Simple Minds. 9, Bon Jovi. 10, The Cure. And these are just people in a forum post, and
Yeah,
you
you
get to
can't
see.
go by them.
Yeah, it's not official or anything. It's what just people think. But I always like looking at some of these, and it's good for a good laugh. Let's see what.
Yeah, I was like, what are you thinking?
Now, this is what irritates me. When I hear AC/DC, Def Leppard, I don't think of them as classic rock or oldies. That irritates me.
No. Now, Aerosmith in Boston, that's classic rock.
Yeah. Well, this is not even showing up.
Kansas was classic rock.
Oh, well, guess we won't look for that one. Oh, here's top 100 artists. I don't want to. Oh, number 1, Prince. Number 2, The Smiths. 3 is YouTube. 4 is REM. 5, I don't agree with, is Bruce Springsteen. 6 is Public Enemy. Wow. 7 is Pixies. 8 is New Order. 9, Talking Heads. 10, Michael Jackson. Should be higher than that.
Yeah. Talking Heads had a few views, but they weren't known.
Yeah, they weren't better than Michael Jackson. Madonna is 11. Why is Elvis Costello 13? I mean, he had a couple good songs, but he's not top 80s. We got 15 Run DMC. They wouldn't have been anybody if Aerosmith didn't do that song together. Beastie Boys 18.
They
I
started.
love Beastie Boys. Guns N' Roses 21. And where are the Rolling Stones at? I don't even see them on here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they're top 10 or anything, but they should be up there.
So
Look at Def Leppard at 49.
So should the Who.
Yeah. The Police at 23.
Where's the Clash? Where's the Outfit? Where's
David
Forrest?
Bodie's 47. LL Cool J's 56, which is about right, I'd say. Bon Jovi's 74. Iron Maiden 75. Tina Turner 78. The Go-Go's 92.
Beautiful.
The Rolling Stones 98. Midnight Oil hit 100. AC/DC. How do you put AC/DC at 34?
Really?
AC/DC is top 10. I don't know where you put them, but they have to be in the top 10. Now, again, this I don't know
Yeah, it's rubbish.
where this comes in at. Acclaimed music. Wow. Okay, I'm done looking at that. In the 80s, he was dead, allegedly. He died in 77 or 78, wasn't it?
You talking about Elvis?
Yeah.
Yeah, he died.
77.
August 15th, 1977. I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I know it was.
Harvest wants to know, where does Elvis fit in at?
That's what you said. He was dead. He fit in 6 feet under.
He was
Allegedly, there's videos of him still alive.
Yeah, he's a lawn man.
Yeah, right.
I'm not saying one way or other because who knows these days.
I don't know.
Look at what was his name?
Allegedly, his name.
Eddie?
Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yeah.
I really thought he was an actual singer. I thought it was a true story, and I was looking up for the real guy, and I'm like, oh man, this is not real. I could have swore I heard this before.
Bushcraft, I'm gonna go ahead and
Yes, sir.
hop down. I got a lot of stuff going on outside here.
Well, be careful.
I'm gonna do my best to.
You better bring that break open with you.
Well, I'm allergic to pain.
I ain't talking about
I know what you're talking about.
Just bring your bodyguard.
It stays with me.
Well, I was talking about Dixie.
Oh, shit, send her outside and check it out. I'll stay in the house. All right, y'all have a good one. I'll talk at you later.
All right.
You too.
Jeff.
All right, bye.
Get that frying pan. Yeah, they left out a lot of good groups.
Yeah. How do you put AC/DC in the 70s? That's just
In the 70s? Oh, the number.
ranking in the 70s. Yeah. In the 100.
I didn't hear Foreigner once. They should have been up top 30.
There's a lot of them. Oh, is his name Sebastian Bach? Yeah.
Yep.
I seen him. I was like, holy crap. What happened? I remember him on stage one night and he pissed himself.
Probably hitting too high of a note.
No, well, that, but he did a lot of stuff he shouldn't do.
Mm.
I don't know if he cleaned up afterwards or not, but yeah, he had a good voice though.
He did.
I don't know if he still does or still sings or not, but I was like, wow.
And there were some groups that were middle of the road that were very good, like Rainbow, the Outfield.
Europe.
Europe was good.
Yeah. Because if you base it on their top songs,
Yeah.
From the 80s, that'd tell you right there.
And you could have a group that only had a #1 hit only once.
Yeah.
And you could have another group that made it to #3 or 4 or 2, but had 10 songs that did that. and they'll be more popular than just the one number one.
Yeah. Final countdown.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Yeah.
I know it's not the whatchamacallit. How about CCR? I mean,
Yeah.
Liberty had an awesome voice, probably one of the best rock and roll voices ever.
Yeah. Dio. Yeah. Rodney James.
Dio Holly Driver. Dio Holly Diver.
Run to the hills. Run for your life. I remember that song.
Molly Hatchet, they were a good band. How about ZZ Top? Where the hell's ZZ Top?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Disrespecting the beard.
That ain't right. They had plenty of hits.
Yeah. And Queen, they had more people. It took for a long time to break that record. All those people cheering at that benefit thing.
Wembley Stadium?
Yeah, they broke the record for most people at a concert thing. And the sound wave or whatever they call it. Because everybody got into it and was singing it. Yeah, Iron Maiden. I used to have so many Eddie t-shirts. That's all I used to wear was from concerts was band t-shirts or the normal tank tops. It was Arizona because that's the normal attire was tank tops. Yeah, We Are the Champions, and oh man, so many good songs from Queen. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this. See, top 80s. Let's just say rock bands. See if it. Okay, let's do all time. Okay, yeah, and that's another one. What happened to Van Halen? Motley Crue.
Yeah.
Okay, this says Van Halen, Guns N' Roses, Def Leppard, Motley Crue, YouTube. I keep saying YouTube. U2, The Police, REM. That's the same one as before.
I mean, REM was good, but they weren't that good.
Yeah. I mean, they had a lot of top hits, but not a lot, I guess you would say. They were the safe bet for a band, I guess. Okay, best American rock bands of the 80s. Let's see what this one says. Autograph. Bon Jovi, Cinderella, Dokken. Oh, yeah. Great White, Guns N' Roses, Huey Lewis and the News, Jonah Jett and the Blackhearts, Mr.
Okay, come on.
Night Train or Night Ranger.
Night
Poison.
Train.
That's a song, no. Poison. Yeah, Poison wasn't even on that list earlier. Quiet Riot. Oh, and I don't like well, Rat, but Thieves, Skid Row, Striper, Tesla, the Bangles, Go-Go's, Replacements, Twisted Sister, Vixen. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Wasp, White Lion, Winger. Oh, and it still goes on after that. 25 was Great White. 24 Autograph. Oh, Autograph was good too. Mister. Vixen. I won't say any more about that. Night Ranger.
Night Ranger was very good.
Yeah. Mr. Christian. Really good song. Winger. 17. That was a good one. The Replacements. They were real early 80s, though. I think they were in 70s, though. They're big ones. Tesla. Wasp. I want to be somebody. White Lion. When the Children Cry. That was a good song. Dawkins. Oh, and heavy metal versus alternative rock. What is this? King's X, Skid Row, Cinderella, Striper, Rat, Quiet Riot, Twisted Sister. I guess we're going down. 7 is Poison. 6, Jonah Jett and the Blackhearts. 5, Huey Lewis and the News. Number 4, the Go-Go's. 3, Bangles. 2, Bon Jovi, and number 1 is Guns N' Roses.
Guns N' Roses. I mean, Bon Jovi was good, but I hear that group every freaking morning. I get sick of it.
Well, they are from Jersey, so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but not every day. They don't need to be from Jersey.
Well, are you talking about when you were in Jersey or now?
Oh, down here too.
Oh, okay. We were going over the top bands for in the 80s, and weren't satisfied with the polls that they were slinging there, because they were way gone. Turn up the radio.
Oh.
And Cinderella had some really good songs. I think that the lead singer, what was his name?
From Cinderella?
Yeah, he's still going too.
He's got to be 70-something years old, I bet.
Oh, don't say he's that old.
Well, it's true.
Let's see.
Jennifer thought it was old TV shows. Come on, Sugar Pie, you got to get with the program, man.
Oh yeah, Tom Kiefer. 65. Dang, I thought we were about the same age. That's even worse.
No one can stop time, Charles. Time waits.
Whenever you say, you watching these shorts and it'll say, it'll be a band and they say, there's a thing going on. Grandma, what did you look like when you were my age? And they go back and is that who that is? What happened to her? Damn it, that's not him, Evan. Oh no, okay, that's not him. I was gonna say, dang, he took a turn for the worse there.
Now, Charles.
The last time I seen him, he old, but and he dyed his hair black to keep the look of. And you know it's bad when you get them old guys, and they'll dye their hair to look black for the because everybody had black hair back then, and then they start playing and sweating and it drips black ink. Well, I had to dye my hair because everybody else had black hair except for me. And they said it'd be fine if you were the lead singer, but you stick out like a sore thumb back there. So I said, okay.
Really?
I went and got the black thing, and it looked like I had blue hair, and it was fine and everything. I was head banging and them lights hit you and it's like 120 degrees and sweat just pouring down me and I couldn't see. That stuff got in my eyes. My eyes were all bloodshot. I couldn't see, and I was just going to town, and I lost a drumstick, and I go to reach under my butt because that's where I kept the extra sticks, and I was feeling around, and I finally got one. I had the wrong end. I was playing backwards. Oh man, and I couldn't see through the whole thing, and there's a part where I had to start singing romantic song. And when I was reaching around trying to find them, like I'm like a blind person. They had
you should have one of them girls you hang out with all the time to dye your hair the right way.
Oh,
right.
I couldn't do anything for like 2 days. My eyes were hurting so bad. And yeah, we finally went to a place, and most of it came out, evidently you're supposed to put something in your hair to soften it or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Jennifer, I stopped having birthdays, honey, so I don't have to worry about that. So I mean, I'm only 38 anyway, so what's the big deal?
Only?
Yep.
I remember we were so excited, and this was in Vegas. We played for the opening of, I think it was called Gravedigger, the
monster truck.
Monster trucks, yeah. And we were out there. We were in the middle of the thing, and there's a track going around, and I'm crapping my pants. This thing's going up over trucks, and he starts bouncing toward the middle, and I'm still going to town on the drums, and everybody is scooting back behind me, where they're supposed to be in the front, and they're back there singing and playing behind me, and I'm like, what is going on? We were so excited to play in a stadium, you know.
Right.
All these people, they weren't there for us. They were there for, you know,
The trucks.
yeah. But when Robert, he's the lead singer, sung Stairway to Heaven, stand up. Because, oh man, this guy, it was like you'd close your eyes and couldn't tell the difference in the voice. Us in the background, we messed it up big time. But Stairway to Heaven, huh?
He sounded like Robert Plant.
Oh yeah. But as soon as most of our songs nobody cared about, you know, but Stairway to Heaven, everybody got up, clapping, and you know, that was our best song.
Plant had a pretty good group.
Them.
Plant had a pretty good group after Zeppelin, called the Honey Drippers. They had a couple of hits. I mean, nothing special, but
Yeah, I remember when they got back together and did that kind of tribute for his kid.
Yeah, that was John Bonham's son played the drums, honoring them.
Yeah.
Yes, the Cars.
Oh yeah, Creams. Yeah, Rush. Yeah, that was a good one.
Did I learn math in public school, Jennifer? I can't divulge where I learned my math. It was with Carmine Gunganunza and well, I can't mention the other guys, but there was a lot of money involved that passed.
I was going to say on the corner of 5th and Main, running numbers.
They always used to say, "Where's Eric at?" Like, hang on. That's when we had phone booths on the corner, and nobody yet knew that phone booth.
That reminds me. We walked into the Mexican food place, and there's an old phone, you know, where the phone used to be. It's just the body of it now.
Right.
And so, what was that? I said, that used to be a thing called a payphone. You would go over and put a quarter in, and you would call somebody.
Grace, the other two guys are still in prison. What do you mean, my math? It's New York math too, Grace. Jersey and New York were together. I sure know a lot about oldies music for 32. Well, I do my research. There's a lot of people that are World War I historians, but they weren't born back World War I. So come on now, gotta use your head. All of this innuendo. A touch of memory loss, perhaps. Thanks, Tammy. Boy, all of these women are going after me tonight. I ain't coming here no more. To hell with it. Dana, I need help.
Pick on Eric Knight.
Get him. And Grace gives me a Captain Quint. Yeah. Just thinking of all of this, I could go a buttered roll and a coffee light and sweet right from 7-Eleven right now. That'd be the perfect
Bacon, egg, cheese sandwich.
No, that was on the lunch truck after I got to work. But that truck came in at breakfast time at 10:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30. And one of my coworkers Well, he was. Well, I guess he was a coworker, but he just was parking cars. He got on the PA and said, "The Roach coach is in the shop." And oh my God, that guy came out of his truck. There was a there was almost a hoedown right in the middle of the shop. I ain't got no roaches here. Ooh,
I remember my thing was leave when I left for the day. It was the going down to the corner buying 10 tamales for $10.
all right.
Now probably one of them cost you that much. Oh,
Well,
best tamales ever.
Jennifer, if you're a public school recipient, then you really should be thanking the population that paid their taxes because they're the ones that put you through school. I went to public school, but grade school I went to Catholic school, which I dreaded.
I went to Catholic school a few times.
Those
I
nuns
wasn't enrolled, but I went there.
they were they were very free with their rulers.
Yeah, they was best place to pick something up.
Right. I remember one day Jimmy Applegate, he used to get hit all the time with the ruler. And as he got older, this nun swung at him and he grabbed the ruler and snapped it in half and put it back in her hand. And never happened again. They're crazy. They should all be in jail then. Public schools is for making kids stupid. Oh. Well, no, that's not true. A lot of people got a good education in public schools.
Technically, the only grade that I finished was second grade. From second grade, I didn't go to third, fourth, or fifth. I went to sixth for a few months in Loveland, Colorado. And then I think seventh and eighth, I didn't go. And then I went to high school at ninth. And then
All right. Where did you go to public school, Jennifer? If you're able to answer. You're normally not going to learn about rotor tilling in public school unless you take a specific course. Or you go to Rural King.
4-H.
Sounds like Jennifer needs a day at Publix, not brighten her day up. You can go see Sugar Pie. But like with everything else, whether public or private, school's what you make of it.
I remember Vegas went to sixth grade, was all year school, long school.
Yeah.
Which wasn't bad, you know.
No.
I didn't think it was too bad.
Honey Bunch.
But I found out that I can make money. And my dad came up missing for a while, so I actually sold. I went and got newspapers, put money in the newspaper machine, and took all the papers and sold them on the middle of the divider in the street.
Yeah.
Made buku bucks, and I had to go walk further away to get more newspapers and go back and sell more. That's how I made money. Found out, you know, about 2 weeks you run out of everything in the house, you have to figure a way to make to eat. Huh. Oh,
It's right, Grace. Agreed. So what's everyone going to eat after the stream tonight? I know you people are all going to have a snack, something.
probably nothing. You know how hard it is to find hot dogs that just have that are made out of meat.
You got to go to a local farmer that butchers his own.
Yeah, that. Well, I showed you guys on that video, the packs of hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They are good. Woof, they're really good.
Most of the hot
Nothing
dogs,
in them but meat and spices.
yeah. Most hot dogs are just slaughterhouse floor scrapings that get
Yeah,
put in a tube, and I mean, you're getting everything. Anything that hits the floor, that's what you're eating. That's why I don't eat them anymore. Grace bought ice cream cups. Cool.
did you get enough for everybody?
It's 11:30. She must be in a real eastern province then.
Yeah. To turn the AC on. Yeah, I turned mine on, my one in the room earlier today. Oh, yeah, I haven't checked yet. Let me check. Ooh, so far so good.
What?
Got music going on the gaming thing. I mean, it's not like noticeable bands or anything, but the music's pretty good. Some of it's like screamo stuff, but for the most part, it's pretty good music. It's better than just quiet.
Atlantic time zone. I got you. I used to hunt Maine with my pappy. I hated that drive. Ugh. Especially going through New York. Those New Yorkers, they can't drive. And Massachusetts, forget it.
They can sure tell you how to drive, though.
And then you got to be real careful in Massachusetts because when you go hunting, you've got something with you, so it's got to be all wrapped up and hidden and all that other stuff. You're basically in the ocean. Well, that explains some things. Eat more seafood.
Basically in the ocean.
A guy wants to have all Jersey drivers checked. Check for what? Fleas? Or check to see if they're citizens. I think New York's got a bigger problem with non-citizens than Jersey does. Although they might be Thai. You never ate seafood and never will. It's water bugs. Wow, you and I need to have a talk.
You've never had any seafood at all? You haven't had a can? You never ate tuna? That's seafood.
You need to live in the big city for a while. Or a city, because of the way they drive. Yeah, we learned it from the New Yorkers going down the Parkway, going to Atlantic City.
Yeah, 101's still alive. He just had a birthday the 23rd of last month. He pops in here. I'm surprised he didn't come in here tonight. I bet you if I advertise next week that we're talking about flashlights, he'll show up. I'll put me and Jeff using flashlights.
So talking about a certain letter of the alphabet.
The Q. That's still one of my best videos, talking about that Q, that fake one
Yeah.
that was on Twitter, or was it still Twitter back then? I don't know. As a kid, I had tuna sandwiches, but that's fish, which is another thing. Well,
It's still from the sea. How is it
tuna
another
comes
food?
from the sea, hence seafood. Now, if it was like bass, that's freshwater.
I don't find them that tasty though.
Bass,
Yeah.
I'd rather have a trout over a bass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even bluegill. Bluegills
Oh yeah,
just
crappie,
takes so many of them.
delicious.
Yeah. Even catfish, I'd probably pick over a bass. Bass are just fun to catch.
Yeah. They're still the most popular game fish.
And every year he'd go compete and catch the biggest tuna. Is that like that show?
Wicked
What was
tuna.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
catching. They're catching.
That was cool where they took that thing and jabbed it into them and turned it and come out that little strip of meat and determined how good it was.
Yeah.
If it had a high fat content, it was better or something like that.
Yeah. You get $25 a pound. You got a
Oh,
thousand.
walleye's good too.
You got a
Walleye's a
thousand.
good fish.
Yeah, northern walleye. That's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
The shrimp and scallops and linguine with clam sauce. Ooh. That's delicious.
No, you ain't had a good crappie. I remember my grandpa caught these we caught these big bluegill, and we didn't have much of anything to grill them or anything. So we had a fire, and he went down, got some clay, packed them with clay. He put stuff inside too. I forget what it was, but he put them scales and everything.
Right.
Put it on the fire, and then he had sticks hanging out the end that went into the fish. And when he thought they was ready, he picked the sticks up and he went flat like this on the back of the tailgate, and he popped open, and when you lifted it up, the scales and skin came right off.
Yeah.
And we just dug into that meat. Oh man, it was like butter.
That's basically baked fish there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that stuff was good. Oh.
Well, you got to have drawn butter,
Yeah.
no matter what seafood you're eating.
And another fun activity that didn't involve, parties of any sort or stuff was walking around in a circle or up and down the mall.
Oh,
I don't know
sure.
how many miles I put in walking up back and forth and hanging out the arcade and then going to the food court and then coming back up and down.
You were just looking for girls, that's all.
Well, that was the name of the game
Yeah.
back then. You'd hang out at the hair salon as they come out. Hello.
No, I never did that. I was too busy probably turning a wrench on a hot rod car or something. Northern Pike.
And salmon's just good any old way.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Not too long ago, I smoked a bunch of salmon. It wasn't the best salmon in the world because it frozen and it was probably from a farm or something, but turned out pretty good with the smoke flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dang, it's 10:30 already. Well, let me see if there's anybody alive out there. I don't even have my switch channel or switch account. Oops. Just switched it right back to the same account. Wow. Okay. I don't have anybody that's live right now.
Time for some gaming.
Yeah, I might. It's already almost 11 o'clock though. Actually, this is the best time to go live for gaming though.
There you go.
But I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Probably tomorrow I have a cooking video coming out, and I got another video scheduled for today, or I haven't scheduled it yet for tomorrow for here, Bushcraft Family. But we will catch you guys later. Everybody have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night.
And catch you on the next one.
Yeah. We came from the dirt, raised in the church, steel made, no safe spaces, no handouts, Gen X rise! Born in the static of a broken TV, MTV loud head banging daily, BMX scars and cassette tape hiss. Raised on rebellion with an iron fist. We drank from hoses, ran wild in the heat. No GPS, just our own 2 damn feet. Street lights on, better get home fast. Built to survive, not whine like a pansy ass. Nintendo nights in the arcades glowed. Boom boxes blasting while the long hair flowed. We learned real pain, no digital lies. Took hard knocks straight, never victimized. We don't bend, we don't break. Built in fire for heaven's sake. From metal gods to hip-hop beats, Gen X stands on concrete streets. Gen X, we never back down. Raised on truth, not bullshit. Steel in our blood, fire in our veins. We earned our scars. We never asked for reparations, just respect. Gen X, stand and fight. Middle fingers to the fading light. From the mosh pit roar to the old school grind. Ain't no generation tougher than mine. Before the fake, before the world went soft and lost its grace. We had grit, we had guts, now everybody crying over paper cuts. Skateboard kings with a battle cry, thrash metal dreams under blood red skies. Wu-Tang, Metallica, Tupac and Slayer, we crossed all lines. Real game players, no clicks, no likes, no online fame. Just blood, sweat, pride and a respected name. You call us forgotten, nah, we're the base, the last real rebels of the human race. Gen X, we never back down. Raised on truth, not bullshit. Steel in our blood, fire in our veins. We earned our scars. We never asked for reparations, just respect. Gen X, stand and fight. Middle fingers to the fading light. From the mosh pit roar to the old school grind. Ain't no generation tougher than mine.